one more thing I would like to know
True.
is that specifically I would like to categorize, four age groups. And I would ask you to give us a brief financial planning for each category so that whosoever is in that category will have some, food for thought to start their financial planning journey. Firstly, I would start with the, people in their mid 20s who've just started earning. My next category would be people, above 40 who have maybe 10, 15 years ahead, who are now financially more stable. Maybe they've already, built a house. Now they want to create a corpus for their retirement. Thirdly, I would like to know what should people do who have just retired, who have now in possession of good corpus because of all their retiral, funds which have been given to them. And lastly, I also would want to know what about our, housewives who, try to, hide some money and, save some little money. And the only way they know to, multiply is by, putting that money in kitties and then accumulating it and then maybe buying some jewelry or something. So is there some tip that you could give them so they could also, understand the, power of compounding rather than just, investing in one kind of asset, that is gold? They could also multiply their wealth by investing in multiple assets. So if you could just give them some basic tips, like a very, basic knowledge which can help them at least get started and enjoy the benefits of compounding. Yes, Nishant, over to you.
Great. Okay, first, for the people who are in their early 20s, started working, only three steps you have to do. Number one,
Okay.
first take a life insurance, very important.
Okay.
You should have a health insurance also. Your
Okay.
personal risk planning is your first priority, is the first step of wealth management. And your
Okay.
personal risk are your life and health. So you need to have a term plan for your life insurance. You need to have a health insurance policy for yourself
Right.
or for your family, maybe.
Right.
Then comes number three. You don't have to do anything much. You just have to start mutual fund SIPs and
Oh.
try to carry on these SIP, continue these SIP for next 20, 25 years. So say for example, you're starting at 20, 22, or maybe 25. Just
Hmm.
ensure that you just hike the SIPs. You should not discontinue the SIP. And let me tell you, if you do this for next 20, 25 years, by the time you are crossing 45, I assure
Hmm.
you that you will have corpus which will make you financially free, provided you are not stopping, you are not discontinuing. In fact, you are hiking it with every your salary hike. Say, for example, if my salary hike is say 10%, I need to
Right.
ensure that I have to increase my SIP amount every year. If you do
Okay.
that, technically you will be financially free by before 45 itself. Okay,
Oh,
that's for all
perfect.
the young millennials and all. Now we come to the people who are sorted in terms of their 40s. I think it is
Mm-hmm.
important for them to first recalibrate themselves to understand where they're standing right now. We can't
Hmm.
generalize this that they have invested or they have not invested so far.
Right,
Even
right,
if they have
right.
not invested, say for example, if I am 40, I have not
Hmm.
invested into capital markets or financial assets. I only invest into say some real estate or FDs and all. What I have to
Okay.
start doing is now that let me take a goal of next 10 years, 40 to
Right.
50 or 55. Now I'll start investing through mutual fund SIPs, through regular inflows, whatever I get from here and there, my bonuses, my
Mhm.
variables. I start investing into funds. I start investing into good stocks. Bare minimum time duration is 10 years plus, and that
Okay.
has to be your time duration. If you do
Right.
that, you already have earned quite a decent chunk in last 15 years of your career. If you do that even today, I can vouch
Hmm.
for it. It will require higher amount of money because you are not 25. You are not investing at 25. You are investing at 40. But then
Right.
you have money in last 15, 20 years. You put in right now. The markets will do all the wonders in next 10, 15 years. And rest
Okay.
assured, your financial freedom, your kids' education, everything will be planned by the time you touch 55. And I can tell you, I have done it to so many people, so many of my clients in the last 20 years. So this will happen. But obviously, for you, 45 years becomes a distant dream.
Hmm.
45 years is possible. In fact, 40 years is also possible for someone to be financially free or having corpus which can manage all of his expenses and goals when someone is starting at 20. You know, if
Right.
someone is starting at 40, he needs to travel at least for 15 years to become financially free. So 55
Right.
is the thing. Someone, coming back to your third point, if someone is retired, what he is
Mhm.
required to is that where the money is lying right now. What
Mhm.
he's required to do is to ensure that he gets regular income. That
Right.
regular income gives them so much of confidence and respect in the society because that
Very
talks
true.
about their independence, that talks about their level of planning. And
Very
all of
true.
us, if we are planned, we are not only happy, we are fulfilled also. So what they
Very
have to do, for example, I'm just retired. I have to get into conservative investment into
okay.
bonds, mutual
Okay.
funds, bonds like typically Bajaj, HDFC kind of bonds, bond mutual fund which can offer 8.5% kind of return very easily, or
Okay.
maybe
Okay.
some conservative hybrid fund which can
Okay.
give me a consistent monthly income. And that
Right.
monthly income, that's a calculation that we do, that what is your monthly income requirement. Say for example, someone wants 1 lakh rupees per month post retirement. So then we
Mhm.
calculate that what amount you have to put in so that you can comfortably receive automatically 1 lakh rupees every month. That gives
Oh,
them not only a sense of financial freedom but a sense of respect also. Yeah,
yes.
and so
Okay.
this will make them happy and this will give them a lot of peace. And
Right.
last, I think you spoke about, you asked about the housewives, and I think
Right.
I have so much of respect and admiration for them because I by heart believe that what all is India today in terms of value and the culture system that we have just because of the ladies who are at home. And if people say they are not self-employed, it is the biggest mistake. If people say the house makers are not working, in fact, they are the real self-employed people. They are the real self-employed people. So for
Exactly.
them, it is important. It is important to manage money, and for them, it is very easy. You ensure that whatever money you are saving with XYZ activity, or you receive it from whichever source, you
Mhm.
invest at least once 1% of that money regularly into mutual funds. It is
Okay.
difficult for you to track equities or direct stocks. Get into
Mhm.
mutual funds which are into equities, which what we call equity mutual fund. Get into a gold mutual fund, and carry on that 5,000, 10,000 rupees per month investment, or whatever amount you want to choose.
Whatever. Very true.
Carry it on. And you will see that next 10, 15 years, you will create so much of capital, so much of wealth that you yourself will be, feel so amazed that you yourself is financially free.